Welcome to another InWheelTime podcast.
It's the award-winning InWheelTime Car Talk Show today, coming to you from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Beaumont, Texas. Just ahead, our story of the week. Mars reviews the Ford F-150 Hybrid. Woo-hoo. Jeff will have the Cruise In and events calendars, and I'll bring you stories making automotive news headlines this week. We've got a lot to cram in here in the next 25 minutes. We hope you'll stay with us. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Dziekan, master studio and transmitter engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. So glad that you could join us today. We're going to get to driving destinations and the review of the Ford F-150. But Stan, I wanted to get the story quickly about the Caliente. We talked about that, and it's a special gift, but it's quite a restoration.
It is, and there is no short story, but the short story, that was a wine car. I was at an auction, and it was silver and with a black convertible top, and I had had quite a bit of wine.
I see. And what year is that car?
61.
61 Cadillac.
And so when you have a lot of wine and you're with an attractive girl, you want to show off and buy a Cadillac convertible.
Yeah. And
Not
the
a
story.
Nice car. It looked great through the wine glasses.
Yeah.
But anyway, we decided, well, we'll fix it up a little bit. And so,
That went up. Yeah.
So the company, Extensive Metal.
Yes. Bill.
Bill Carlin. So he got the job. Well, they did a nice job. And Bill and I are friends. We remain friends through this.
Despite everything.
Well, TV built cars. I mean, it's just everything go.
That's true. You should mention it was part of his show programming.
It was. It was part of the show.
Texas Metal. Is that
Texas Metal, and they started off. In fact, I remember when they came to the original restaurant to start shooting it, and the director was there, and the cameras were all set up. He said, sit out in front and act like you're doing some paperwork out there by the fire pit. And I said, okay. So I'm sitting out there, and Bill's going to pull up in his rollback. And you're going to say, hey, good to see you, Bill. Okay, got it. And so we walk over. He said, so reintroduce ourselves. And he said, so this is it, huh? I said, yeah, that's it. So he walks around, he opens there, says, this is a nice car. And we hear, cut. Bill, nobody wants to pay money to see a nice car become nicer. It's a piece of crap, Bill. Now let's back up and start over again. And so, anyway, there's a license plate under the carpet, covering the
Was
hole.
it really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was rough. And but a wonderful, wonderful home for the rats that lived in it. It was just amazing.
How,
So anyway,
how long did the restoration take? 9 months?
90
Year?
days.
90 days? Wow.
90 days.
Because of filming and...
Yeah.
They just go. And they're doing 2 cars at a time. There was a pickup truck and so forth. But they chose the color. It's Viper Red. Re-chromed everything. It's still airing. They're still showing it. It's fun to watch.
Yeah.
It
But
is.
it got finished, and it was nice. It looked beautiful. Sheila was not allowed to see it. It was a gift to her. And so they did the reveal, for those of you that don't know, at an airplane hangar. We have an airplane hangar in West Houston where we live, and our offices are there. And the car collection's there. So we were finished with it. There it goes, my current wife right there. Hi, Sheila. They're going to be needing you. Anyway.
We'll need you.
So when Bill
She's
got finished, we
ignoring
did
this
the reveal. It was very exciting, and the car looked beautiful. So we got finished, and it just wasn't driving like it should. So I said, let's fix it up some more.
Oh, God.
I wanted to keep the original engine as a numbers matching car, and the guys our age, that means something for some reason.
It does.
But, those old early Cadillac motors, they were rough. I mean, from the factory, they sounded rough. So we're going to send it to Louisiana to let him tighten a few things up. Everything under the hood was black, like a stock car.
Factory black.
Like factory black. And so we sent it to Sean Broussard in Lafayette, and he started over. Disassembled the entire car.
Oh, geez. Really?
Really. He's with that accent. What color you want that motor? He said, you going to leave that motor in the car? I said, what, am I? He said, no, so this needs a LS. I said, no, not another LS. I don't want to. No, yes, it needs a LS. It needs a new transmission. What color? How do you want that firewall to look? I said, pretty. I want it blocked, and you want everything red. Everything red. Whole front end comes off the car, the trunk, the doors. Everything. So now it's got an LS in it, a modern automatic transmission. Everything under the hood's red. Red, red, red.
You know, I've got vacuum cleaners I've been trying to sell and unload. Maybe perhaps you'd be interested in one or two of those.
And they're all red.
Let's have a drink and we'll start the bidding.
My God.
Get them
I
some
just-
wine.
I want to say one other thing. If you look closely, it's parked right here at the grill. It's aluminum, and it was rough. It had,
Pits and all that. on it.
well, pits, but it had, people would let stuff drip on it. It stained it, but you couldn't see it from this far away.
They took the whole thing apart, which is about 1 million pieces.
A million pieces.
Yeah. Well.
Literally 2 buckets of parts, and each one had to be polished by hand
separately.
separately, and then reassembled.
Yeah.
And so,
Jeez.
I
You
said,
took it over to the old folks' house and gave them something to do over there.
Yeah.
heck of an idea.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, maybe I should have talked to you
Geriatric.
yesterday.
You should have talked to me, your
Yeah.
consultant.
Geriatric car repair.
He redid the air ride.
Listen, I wouldn't have any
listen,
problem at all spending your money.
The car drives like new now. Air ride works, everything
We'll take your
like
word for
like
it.
it's supposed to. Sound system. I mean, it's just you can drive it anywhere.
We love you. Thank
looks
you.
good, too.
We appreciate you.
I'm very proud of it.
Well, I would be too.
I've never driven the car personally.
Seriously?
Never?
Never.
Not even when she wasn't looking?
No. I gave it to Sheila. We did all of this. All the Princess Wave as we were leaving the airplane hangar, and they were filming it. And that Chase Sheila's son just fell in love with that car. So after it was redone,
The second time.
Second time, it mysteriously never came back to my garage, which is nice because it takes up the space of 2 cars.
Yeah, it does.
So
Yes.
Chase has kind of taken the
Adopted it.
ownership of
Taking
it.
care
He
of it
loves
for you.
He loves it.
Stan Holt, the founder of the Loopy Tortilla franchise. Thank you very much for being with us today. Love you
35
very much.
locations.
My
All right,
pleasure.
we're going to take a quick break here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Mr. Mars is going to cue up the commercials here and try to stay focused on everything. And,
Yeah.
and we're going to come
We're
back, and
getting there.
we got lots of stuff for you right after this quick break here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show.
The Tailpipes and Tacos renowned cruise-in expands to Beaumont. Golden Triangle cruisers will want to experience Tailpipes and Tacos at the Loopy Tortilla, I-10 South in Beaumont near Washington Boulevard. Grab free Loopy breakfast tacos with any donation to Shirley's Kids. Enjoy a coffee or an adult beverage. Every cruise-in vehicle is automatically entered to win one of the beautiful Chili Pepper trophies for Best Hot Rod, Classic, and Modern Classic. Tailpipes and Tacos Beaumont happens Saturday morning, March 21st, 8 to 11 a.m. If you're a car geek like we are, this is the event you'll want to attend. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will be online live, and you may be interviewed about your ride. Tailpipes and Tacos Beaumont edition, Saturday, March 21st, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla, 2050 I-10 South in Beaumont. The Katy Tailpipes and Tacos happens Easter Saturday, April 4th, 8 to 11. The free Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise-In is a production of Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex, Beaumont, and Katy. It's pretty good. Apple or Android, InWheelTime Podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and jonesing for a different kind of car talk show, give InWheelTime a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture and Mike's Driving Destinations, all on InWheelTime. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon, through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, and we know you love lists.
Thank you very much for joining us today, and be sure and join us for our live show every week. If you're listening now, obviously we're live currently, but this is a Saturday morning when we typically record all of our podcasts. It's a big confusing mess, but thank you for being with us. Next week we're back in the Dual Studios, and we hope you'll join us then. Thanks for joining us today here on the InWheelTime Car Talk Show. Time now for our car review. Mr. Mars drove the Ford F-150 Hybrid.
Yes, sir. I had a chance to drive this one for the last week or so. And we talked about this a few weeks ago when I had one of the other Ford F-150s, more of a stripper, as we would call it, an STX model, not nearly as loaded up as what the King Ranch is, by all means. So this final assembly destination location is in Dearborn. Now there are 8 available trim levels on the Ford F-150. There's 3 different cab sizes, 3 different bed sizes, different motors. There's like 20 combinations you can get out of the F-150. So there's bound to be something there you like. And if you want one that's on the luxury end, go for the King Ranch 4x4. This is a full-size pickup, seats 5, and some really nice interiors. Now, on the outside of it, you're going to find the King Ranch badging. You got LED headlights and fog lights, and even got side mirror spotlights and tail lights, all of it LED all the way around. It's got power deploying running boards. Makes it a little bit nicer to step up into that because it does set up a little bit higher because of the 4x4. It's even got a power rear glass on it. It's got the multifunctional tailgate that took me and a friend of mine about 20 minutes to figure out how to operate. And then we also had the retractable center step in it. And once you get the tailgate operating like it's supposed to, that step works really well to step up in there. Just like clipping up steps. Had the twin panel moonroof on it, and we were rolling on some nice 22-inch wheels on it that makes it a really nice ride and drive. Interior, leather heated seats up front. Even had leather heated seats on the second row. Front seats also are ventilated, so you got plenty of heat and cool choices there for the front passengers and the
stressful
driver.
and more enjoyable. It's available on 97% of controlled access highways called Blue Zones. Once you're on the highway, press the adaptive cruise control button on the steering wheel. Wait for the hands-free icon, and Blue Cruise helps with accelerating, braking, and steering, so you can let go and relax while continuing to watch the road. Blue Cruise uses a driver-facing camera to help ensure your eyes stay on the road. The driver attention system was designed to remind you to pay attention, giving you visual and audio prompts if your eyes are off the road for too long. Adaptive Cruise Control already adjusts your speed to the flow of traffic. Blue Cruise builds on that as a driver assistance feature, not a replacement. It helps monitor your position on the road and scans the traffic around you. In-lane repositioning detects approaching vehicles and can shift you over in the lane, providing a little extra room when you need it. Lane
broadcasting, but continue with your view, please.
I'm really not sure what that was then.
Well,
change
audio
assist
from that video. So please continue your.
All right. So up under the hood, you're going to find a 3.5-liter hybrid setup. Now, this is the new setup from Ford, 400 horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque. And it's backed by a 10-speed automatic transmission. And this particular vehicle set up the way it is will tow 12,800 pounds, and it'll haul 1,900 pounds. Now, again, this is a half-ton truck, so it should be about 1,000 pounds, and that should be taken care of it. But it's got plenty. EPA says you should be looking for about 22 miles per gallon in the city, 24 out on the highway, and 23 combined. Now, I will say that I drove this vehicle 325 miles, and I got 21.2.
Oh.
Now, 54.3 miles of that was actually on the electric portion of the hybrid. So it worked out really well. And it does have a really nice luxury ride for a full-size pickup. It's got great acoustics in it, so that audio really sounds really well. It's nice and quiet out on the highway. And you can tell that you're really into more of a luxury setting than what the other truck was. It really surprised me that there was really that much difference in it. Now, the base trim price for this vehicle is $74,805. As tested with destination, $79,825. So right at 80 grand. But you can get into an F-150. You really can into it for $46,690. So if you're looking for something to compare that to, a Ram 1500 crew cab setup is about $45,120. Even the Toyota Tundra, which is a little higher priced, always has been, $44,235.
Wow.
And the GMC Sierra is at $45,995. So they're all right there together at the entry-level portion of it. And again, this is a really nice riding and driving truck. Don't let the King Ranch idea think that it's a real rough and tumble 4x4 that you're going off-roading in. It's not. It's a luxury vehicle through and through, and I really appreciate the opportunity to drive it.
Let's go to the Symphony on a Saturday night in the F-150.
There you go.
All right, thank you, sir. Time now for the Cruise In and events calendars. And by the way, before we get to that, I want to remind everybody that we are here at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex for this East Texas tailpipes and tacos. And I will tell you that there's a lot of cars here.
In the bustling town of Beaumont.
Yeah, and it's certainly open to all spectators. The event is free to everybody. Get yourself a free taco here.
With donation.
With a donation to Shirley's kids. All right, time now for the Cruise In and events calendar.
There you go. Now, this is for next Saturday. It's Lamar Consolidated Auto Fest. It is at the LCISD Natatorium, which is the pool area for the school. You register to pay for the event. It's the 10th annual Auto Fest Car Show. It's a fundraiser hosted by the Lamar Consolidated Automotive Technology Program. So you get in there and you make donations. They've got DJ, door prizes, car show, food, moonwalk, stuff for the kids to do. They got a swap meet. So go on out there. This is next Saturday, the 28th, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Natatorium in the Lamar Consolidated Independent School District. Then you've got next Saturday the All Mustang Car Show at the Kemah Boardwalk. How about that? Starts at 9 a.m., goes to whenever. It's at 739 2nd Street in Kemah, Texas. All Mustang car shows will take place at the Kemah Boardwalk. It would be registrations available only on the day of the show, no pre-registration offered. Then one for next Saturday as well, you've got the 2026 Rolls-Royce Owners Club Texas Region Car Show.
You're going to that, aren't you?
I'm going to take my Buick. It's at the Carter Creek Winery and Spa. You just go out there for the winery and spa. You don't have to take your Rolls Royce. It's at 4064 West US Highway 290 in Johnson City, Texas, which is out west of here. The event is scheduled for 9 o'clock. They say till about noon, but it'll probably go a little bit further. And then next Sunday, you've got the Brazoria County Cars and Coffee at Lake Jackson. It's in Lake Jackson, 221 Parking Way Street. Organizers emphasize no revving of motors and all that stuff. Just be respectful.
What?
Go out there. Oh, yeah.
You stop that. You stop revving that motor. Shame on you.
And
Who
no
do you think you are?
No sirens either.
No sirens.
Not sirens. And then you got Cars, Coffee, and Quesadilla Cruise. Now
you're talking.
This is in Rolette, Texas, which is east of Garland, I believe.
It's Rowlett, isn't it?
Rowlett, east of Garland, north of Dallas. It is at 1914 Lakeview Parkway. Get on up there and get yourself some quesadillas. And we're going to have some today, I'm sure. So there you go.
You think?
I hope so.
I hope so, too. I hope that all works out for us and we can make it back on I-10 without some stoppage for 4 hours and rerouting traffic through Neederville and Winnie to get out of Beaumont today because of the mess. You know, it's truly amazing to me.
Have to go quite that far.
It's truly amazing to me that there's such a huge turnout here with a jacked up freeway.
Oh, yeah.
And a jacked up way to get here.
It's
Just
been here
saying.
so long,
Jacked
though,
up.
everybody's got used to being jacked up, so they just go with the flow.
All right. Okay, are you going to do driving destinations? Would you please do driving destinations?
Help me
All right,
out, brother.
let me get Jeff
Help
set
me,
up.
brother. Get me set up, brother.
There you go. It's all yours, brother. All right, so we have some people come over from Louisiana. Again, it's not very far over to Louisiana, and we got a lot of out-of-town people coming in. So I thought we would look at some of the things that, since you're here in Southeast Texas, you can start with by going downtown Beaumont to the Texas Energy Museum. Now, this is really where you're going to get the whole oil story for the area. Beaumont, Port Arthur, Orange make up the Golden Triangle. Literally, at one point, we were doing 25% of the nation's gasoline was produced here and shipped out. Some of the largest refineries in the country and the world are located in the Golden Triangle area. So this really sets up, if you want to see about the drilling technology and the things that go into making the global energy markets and our position as a country in that, this is a great place to go, and it is air-conditioned. The second thing, while you're down there, you could go to the Art Museum of Southeast Texas. Now, this is a little bit quieter than the Energy Museum. Got a lot of regional and contemporary artworks, even though it does have a lot of industrial roots to it. Now, there's a lot of rotating exhibits, so it kind of keeps things different, but it is more of an art museum. Then, while you're down there, go a couple of blocks over, and you get to the Fire Museum of Texas. This is the state museum for the Fire Museum of Texas. It's located in a 1927 fire station that was actually built back then. And it's got a lot of history in it in the exhibits because you can explore antique fire engines back into the 1800s. Got a lot of interactive displays for the kids, kind of keep them busy. And then while you're there, right outside the front door, is the world's largest working fire hydrant. Now, this is literally a 24-foot Dalmatian spotted structure. Disney was using that to film 101 Dalmatians, and so once they got through with it, because it wasn't very far away here that they were doing that in Southeast Texas, they donated it to the State Fire Museum. Very cool. Then on the way, we're going to head a little south, And we're going to go down to the Spindletop Gladys City Boomtown Museum.
I've been there.
Don's
It's
been
a
there.
very cool place.
It is. Got a lot of things there. If you get it at the right time, they actually have an oil derrick there.
They also have a gasoline tanker truck in the barn. You
Wow.
got to
They
stop
do.
and see that.
I think it was in one of the pictures. And they have a place for like a livery stable set up, but they'll set up and recreate the Spindletop Gusher that really kicked off the oil industry down here.
Gusher.
And it's a real nice place to go, and it's located right there on the Lamar University. Then we're going to go down south, back down towards Port Arthur, where you're going to get to the Museum of Gulf Coast. Now, this is one of the places, it's got a lot of local history in it, including locals like Janis Joplin, Jimmy Johnson. It's got a sports section in it to where you're going to find, you know, Bum Phillips, Wade Phillips, things like that, and a lot of the other players. They've got a music section where Janis is.
And let's not forget the famous golfer, Babe Zaharias. I think
And
she's from
Larry
here.
McGillicuddy. Larry McGillicuddy was there. Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, Mr. McGillicuddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just saying.
So it's a great place to go down there. It's in downtown Port Arthur, and there's a lot of stuff in there that's that you will recognize, but you won't recognize that it's from Port Arthur. Then from
We
there,
don't recognize anything at this point in our lives. Are you kidding?
yeah, from
How
there,
many fingers am I holding up?
4. Then you're going to go across the Rainbow Bridge. Now,
Oh, dear God.
This is how you
Are
get
they
to
driving
Orange.
Subarus?
No.
I just said that.
Now, this is a kind of a steep incline, got sweeping views on it, and it's great for going up over the Neches River on your way over to Orange. It's one of the tallest bridges and structures that's here in southeast Texas. And once you get across there, you're going over to into Orange. You're going to go to the Stark Museum of Art, and then this is in the cultural district, downtown in Orange. You're going to find a lot of paintings and sculptures, Native American artifacts that are around in there. So it's got a lot of setups in that regard. Now, across the street from that is the Stark House. Now, this is a house, an 1894 Queen Anne home that was built by the Starks. You can actually go into all 3 of the floors. This place is 14,000 square feet. If you want to see how people lived in the late 1800s, early 1900s, I guess what you would call it the luxury at the time, because that's what this was. So it's a great recreation, and it's a great place to go and see how things work. And then while you're in Orange, to wrap things up, go over to the Shangri-La Botanical Gardens. Now, this is 250 acres along Adams Bayou. It's got a lot of walkways. It's got garden paths, wetlands, and it's got a lot of things that you can go in if you enjoy bird watching and getting out into nature. It got themed gardens, and it's really even kids, I mean, they go out there because it's out in literally 250 acres in the swamp, and you can go see a lot of cool stuff. So that's just some things you can do while you're here in Southeast Texas. And you're here for the Tailpipes and Tacos here in Beaumont.
There you go.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mars. And, you know, I've always wanted to go to Shangri-La,
Yeah.
but I haven't ever been, but apparently it's here.
You missed it.
I've missed
My
it.
wife's been to Shangri-La. I haven't been to Shangri-La, but my wife's been there.
Not through you, that's for
No.
sure.
Yes, sir.
It's more like Shanghai.
Shanghai. That's it. Did want to give you a brief news story here. U.S. tariffs have cost automakers at least $35.4 billion since last year, an enormous sum that reflects how dramatically and quickly the president's trade policies have impacted the industry. That's according to an automotive news analysis of automaker financial reports that were available through mid-March. It includes full-year tariff costs for 2025 as well as projections through March of this year when available. Tariff costs vary widely by automaker. They are dependent on how much of a company's U.S. lineup is shipped from overseas and where they source key parts from for their U.S. production. Toyota appears poised to receive the biggest tariff bill of any automaker, projecting that's in yen. $9.1 billion in costs in its 2026 fiscal year, which ends March 31st. Tariffs cost the Detroit automaker $6.5 billion in 2025. I just wanted to pass that along to you. Most automakers I've read are absorbing most of that cost, and they're also having to take the hit on the electric vehicles. Tariffs are also impacting which models automakers import to the United States, and one of them includes Jeff's Buick, because they've decided that it's such a popular vehicle that they are going to start building it here in the United States.
You betcha.
Because it's been built in China. It's a Chinese.
China.
One. Yeah. China. Yeah, well, China. All right. Hey, we'd love to hear from you. Just shoot us an email. The address here is info@InWheelTime.com. We are back at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Beaumont, Texas for the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In. And if you're not here, you need to be. We'll be back right after this break.
The Easter Bunny's coming to the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, April 4th, 8 to 11 a.m. And you're invited too. Bring the kids and grandkids. It's a cruise in like you've never attended before. With a donation to Shirley's Kids, you'll get a free Loopy Tortilla breakfast taco. There'll be coffee and adult beverages, plus chili pepper trophies for the best hot rod, best modern classic, and best classic. There's no entry fee and no registration. Just bring your ride and the kids. Bad bunnies aren't allowed, but the Easter Bunny will be there, and he'll be full of joy to help make this Tailpipes and Tacos a very special one. Photo opportunities abound. The InWheelTime Car Talk Show will be streaming around the globe, and you could be selected to tell your car story to a global audience. It's the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In Easter Edition, Saturday, April 4th, 8 to 11 a.m. at the Loopy Tortilla Tex-Mex in Katy, located on 99 the Grand Parkway, just south of I-10, the Katy Freeway in Katy. Make plans now. Loopy Tortilla, eats pretty good. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. That's it for this podcast episode of the InWheelTime Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.